good day. Well, as you can see by the darkness, I am out for an evening walk. I'm going to switch the camera around because you can't see my face anyways. Not that you really wanted to see my face. It's quite a nice evening. It's about 3 degrees. And this is nearly the last of the nice weather because come the weekend and next week rather, it's going to be in the minus 20s, maybe even minus 30. Gross. Wind is calm. I didn't have a walk last night. I had to go into work early yesterday. And we had some big activities going on, and I never sleep very well the day before that. So I was whooped. Now, in my defense, I seem to do about 5,000 or 6,000 steps a day when I'm having that kind of a busy day at work. So let's count that as part of my regiment of walking. Some of these sidewalks are a little iffy, so I have to be careful where I'm walking here. I need to go to the grocery store. So in an attempt to get a number of kilometers in, I am walking the direct opposite direction from the grocery store, so I have to make my way back. We've had over a week of above zero weather, and even still a lot of these paths are kind of covered in ice. Oh, and here comes the wind. I'm not 100% sure why I get anxious or develop anxiety over big activities at work. I mean, all things have been planned and contingencies accounted for and everything. But it just kind of leaves a knot in my stomach, and it's kind of gotten worse as I get older. And bottom line is, it's not that something happened. It's how you deal with it and resolve anything after it happens. Well, I'm at a point in my life where I'm too lazy. I don't want to have to deal with having to react to something and solve some problems. Sometimes you just want the old brain to have to just go into neutral and not have to worry about that kind of thing. But wouldn't be earning my pay, I guess, either. With so much activity going on at work, you would think time would be flying, but I got home and said to my wife, "Oh my God, it's only Tuesday." Seems like a whole week has gone by now. But it has not. I think I will walk to Freshco. I had to go to Shoppers Drug Mart. It was right next door to Freshco, or is right next door to Freshco, and that was about a 5-kilometer walk, I think. So let's do that. When I first started with the company I'm at now, one of my first tasks was to go to Calgary for building power down. And one of the expectations was we switch air conditioners to domestic water so that we don't have to worry about pumps or anything running in the building. Well, the person that they sent was a rookie and essentially caused the whole lower floor to get flooded at a cost of about, I think it ended up being, I want to say $3 million, because they pretty much had to clean up third and second floor. And that was when my boss said to me, he said, you know, it's not that the problem happened, it's how you dealt with it while you were there. And I appreciate that. But it's things like having to deal with the resolution to a situation that I'm kind of tired of doing. But you know what? You got to still keep the old brain functioning. So I just need to figure out how to deal with the anxiety of it all. Lots of ice here. So part of that will be retiring. No anxiety with that. Kind of going about this the long way, and this ice has gotten shitty. I'm gonna have to figure out how to deal with this in early spring. The thought of sitting on the exercise bike in the basement doesn't turn my crank, but I don't want to break something falling on this ice. Duck update. Still there. Sorry, I was just talking to my phone. The pond looks like it's gotten a little bit bigger with the melting. Quit laughing at me. The ducks are pretty feisty tonight. Making a lot of noise and flapping their wings in the water. I'm certainly enjoying not having to wear a hat or gloves. It will be short-lived though. Pretty quiet in the neighborhood tonight. Everyone's sort of hunkered down, I guess. I may have to avoid this on the way home. You can kind of see the light just shining right off the ice there. I hear a bunch of coyotes howling to the north of me. Ever since I said I was a coyote whisperer, now they stay away from me. My knees are a little sore tonight. Guess I must have done more standing around than actually walking today. It's tough being the site supervisor when things are going on. I had to take the long way here to avoid the ice on the back pathways. I still can't believe how quiet it is tonight. Well, I ain't got too much to say tonight. Still a little tired. Feel a lot better than yesterday though. I probably dozed off and slept for 15-minute increments 3 or 4 times while I was in front of the TV. I didn't even edit a video last night. What's on the grocery list tonight? I need raspberries, I need blueberries, and Jell-O. I think that was it. Of course I'm gonna have to buy a bag because I didn't bring one. I didn't feel like carrying it all this way. You know how heavy an empty bag can be. Groceries acquired. Didn't even have to pay for a bag. Now a little snowy walk home. Just snowing a bit. I was going to kind of cheat my way home by just walking the direct way. But then I wouldn't be honest with myself, would I? You don't get anywhere taking shortcuts in life, as somebody would say. I don't know. I don't know who. But when you think about that statement, it's kind of bullshit. You still get to your end location if you take shortcuts. Some of these expressions we use are just stupid when you really break them down. I wish in this warm weather people would come out and chip the ice off their sidewalks. And I'm happy to say I walked right by the processed pound cakes and didn't even buy one. They always look good and you think, oh, a nice pound cake with butter on it. And then you get it home and it's like just a big square or rectangular hunk of lard. I love in this complex how they took the downspouts off of all these garages, ran them down right to the sidewalk. Look at all the ice that builds up. What a donkey maneuver that was. And all of them are like that. Tommy's getting angry. Well, I lied when I said I wasn't going to take this route home. But I forgot. In all of 15 minutes, I forgot that I wasn't going to go this way. It's not so bad here. It's the next piece of sidewalk over where it's all shiny. I need to remember to clean my cameras before I go out. Oh, no wonder it felt so nice earlier. I had the wind at my back. I think that little bit of snow that started has turned into ice pellets beaming off my face. It's not quite freezing yet as the temperature goes, so it could still turn into rain even. Curse you, Crescent. Curse you, OCD. I probably shouldn't really say OCD. Probably not fair to people who really suffer from it, if you consider it suffering. Mind you, I do have this tendency to check to make sure my car is locked 3 times. But it's not always 3 times, so I get that going for me. But that little mental thing is mostly gone now because with remote locking and everything, I hear the horn beep. I know that the door is locked. See how technology can appease the brain. Not all technology is bad, I guess. I still have my fears and doubts about AI. Technology is always good until somebody or lots of people discover nefarious ways to use it. However, that's the same with any technology. It's just that AI can do it more efficiently and more intelligently. We use Microsoft Copilot at work for day-to-day AI stuff in Microsoft programs. And you can always tell if somebody's used it to craft an email. It would say, "Hi, so-and-so. I trust you are doing well," or "I hope you are doing well." That's a sure sign that AI has written that email. Everything has to be so vanilla and politically correct. I guess you could send out an email just raw that basically starts out, "Hey fuckhead, you're an idiot. Fix this problem that you caused." But no, it has to be softened. Gotta be politically correct. Gotta be polite. That's not the world I want to live in. It's just such a fake environment. Should be called artificial fake intelligence, AFI, and that's basically where the world is going. It's interesting that the Chinese came out with their version of I'm almost calling it AFI, with their version of AI that can be done cheaper and with way less resources, and was developed way quicker than all of the big companies like Google and Microsoft and Meta. It's hilarious. Threw them into panic. And then GPU maker companies at NVIDIA. No, I think it's NVIDIA. Big manufacturer of graphics processors. And their stock tanked because of it. So are all these big companies fooling us into thinking that we need to build all these huge data centers with gigawatts of power and oodles and oodles of processing capability, when a company like the one in China can do it with old technology and way less money? Because all of these programs, all of these AI programs, they want you to pay for it. And everything now is going to a monthly subscription, which drives me nuts. I don't want to be indebted to Microsoft for $30 a month for the rest of my life. I don't get that much out of it. Here's a thought. I wonder when Trump is going to commission having his head carved into Mount Rushmore. Maybe he'll have the face of Lincoln rejigged to make it his own. And then it'll probably rename it Mount Trumpmore or something. He likes his name all over everything. Well, this wasn't a fast-paced walk, that's for sure. Sadly, with people's lawns melting, the sidewalks got worse. It's actually snowing a fair amount. I'm getting it all in the face. Oh, I'm glad I got out and forced myself out, but the old walking sticks are tired tonight. Nice to settle down with a nice hot cup of water. Yeah, I drink hot water. Helps me digest. And just put my legs up for a bit. Mind you, I need to edit the video from 2 days ago. Well, not a speedy walk tonight, but nice quiet one. There's my big criteria: peace and quiet in an urban setting. Just about home here. Let's see how we did. Should be around 5 kilometers, I think. Wow, surprise, surprise, 5.8 kilometers. However, it took me an hour and 43 minutes. Plus the time in the grocery store, I guess, is included in there. But my watch said 13,800 steps. So if you collect steps, that was a pretty good day. Until the next one.